Hello, Lyle. I'm only asking to want to know what it means to be Canadian to you.
To me, being Canadian means freedom. Freedom of politics is when you have the right to vote for the politician or party that you believe in. And the freedom of religion, you can believe in whatever religious party or beliefs you want to. And also, very important, in Canada, you can do or be whatever you want to do in business.
Hello, Charlene.
And succeed
what it means to be
in
Canadian
any endeavor you choose.
Well, I believe it means being
Thank you, and this is Eric.
proud to come from a country where you have access to some of the best health care in the world, some of the best educational opportunities in the world. You're free to do whatever you want to do in your life. You have some of the cleanest water in the world. There's never a shortage of your three basic necessities: food, shelter, and clothing. And it also means having to wear a winter parka and boots 7 months out of the year.
Is that all?
Yep.
Thank you. And this is Eric at KNX News.
What it means to be Canadian. Well, let's see. For 8 months of the year. We get about a month of summer, 6 weeks of spring, and a few more extra months of fall. So, what does it mean to be Canadian? Well, it's, I don't know, hockey, curling, drinking beer. That's it. That's what it is to be Canadian. We drink beer, we play hockey, and we curl.
Is that it?
The odd snowball fight. That's pretty much it. I love our country, but it kind of sucks. I wish I was in Phoenix, to be honest.
Okay, is that it?
That's it.
Thank you. This is Eric at KNX News. I want to know what it means to be Canadian to you.
I think one of the things it means to be a Canadian to me is that we have a very good unemployment rate. I think we're one of the lowest in the country, which is really good, or in the world, so which means we have lots of jobs for everyone. So when you guys graduate from school, you can have a great job. I think another one is we have lots of great hockey teams and famous hockey players, and I think one being the most famous one is Wayne Gretzky. Probably the third thing I would say is Canada Day, that July 1st we get to celebrate and go and have fireworks and have hot dogs and pop. And I think everyone gets the day off. So I like that.
What it means to be Canadian to you. Thank you. Is that all?
What it means to be Canadian
Thank you.
to
Okay,
me,
this is Eric Armley at KNX.
probably most importantly, are two things. First is freedom, and the other one is opportunity. I was born and raised in a country called Kenya, which is in Africa, and there's a lot of poverty over there, and opportunities are limited. And when I came to Canada, I saw that I can advance my career as much as I want to, and I have the freedom to choose governments, I have the freedom to criticize governments and the way things are done, and that are the two most important things to me of what it means to be Canadian.
Thank you. This is Eric at KNX News reporting. Hello, this is Eric Armley at KNX News, and I'm just wondering what it means to be Canadian to you.
Well, I believe being Canadian means that you're free to express any thoughts that you have about anything, and you don't have to worry about having any kind of repercussions from the government for using your freedom of expression. Another thing that I believe it means to be Canadian is that we're very fortunate to have a whole bunch of great farmland, and we produce enough food in Canada that we're able to export food to other countries and help with food shortages that exist in other parts of the world. Another thing that I think is very important being a Canadian is the education and healthcare systems that we have in this country, systems that are free and available for every Canadian person to take advantage of. Lastly, I think the biggest thing about being Canadian is that we live in a country where we're safe. Our military is known throughout the world, as is our RCMP, and both institutions are very well known and very respected
Hello, what does it
throughout
mean
the
to be
rest of the
Canadian to you?
world.
Being Canadian
Those are the things that I
is
think
great.
of when
You
I
come from
think
a
of being
multicultural
Canadian.
country. You get to see and learn a lot of different religions. You have the right to vote. You have freedom. You can decide who does what with your city, with your province, and you live in a safe country. It's a lot safer than a lot of countries out there. We're very lucky. That's what it means to be Canadian to me.
Thank you. This is Eric at KNX News.